Hey everyone, welcome back. Guys, in this video, you will learn to set up an automation which will fast pace your process of resolving the issues or the disputes you're getting from PayPal and Stripe payments. So guys, many a times you have to face this issue that you sell any product to your customer and you have received the payment from Stripe or PayPal, then your customer files a chargeback or dispute to you and they say that they didn't receive their product or the product they received is in bad condition or any other kind of dispute you can receive. Okay, for that we are setting up this automation, and here as and when you receive any dispute from PayPal or Stripe, a message will be delivered to your team on Slack channel automatically along with the dispute details and the customer details so that they can start working on that dispute immediately and resolve this issue swiftly. Okay, so let me show you how this is going to work. So guys, here you can see I have opened a payment link of a product that I'm selling, and this product is a t-shirt. Okay, so let me show you how the dispute will appear and how the message will look like. This is my Slack channel in which my team is working on the disputes. So here I'm going to make a payment for this t-shirt. So let me fill in the details of the customer here. And for the card information, guys, I'm going to use test card details to show you this demo. And you will get the test card details here in this Stripe documentation. And here you can see in this dispute section, we have this test card detail on for the condition when customer is saying that he didn't receive the product. Okay, for not received, we have this test card. So I'm copying this test card and I'm pasting the card here. Let me fill the date and the code. Okay, and let me fill in the customer details as this Ravi Singh. Okay, and I'm clicking on pay now, and you can see the payment is getting processed here. Okay, and you can see the payment is successful. It is showing thank you for the payment, but we have used the card details for the condition when customer is saying that he didn't receive the product and he he files for a dispute or a chargeback. Now let me show you in my Slack channel how the message will appear for this condition. And you can see the message is this: dispute arise from Ravi Singh, whose email ID is this, for the amount of 300 due to product not received. Okay, so this is the kind of message I have delivered to my team as and when my customer files a chargeback or a dispute, so that my team can work on this issue immediately and resolve this issue as early as possible. Now let me show you how you can also set up this automation. So guys, first of all, you need to reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect to set up this automation, and to reach here you can use the link that we have pasted in the description for you, from where you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes and you will get 100 free automation tasks for every new month. Okay, so sign up right now and log in to reach here. And guys, on this page you will see this create workflow button, so you have to click on it to create a workflow of automation. Okay, so here you can give any suitable name to your workflow. So I'm giving the name here as Stripe disputes to Slack. Okay, after giving the name, just click on this create button and you can see your workflow is getting created here. And on this page you will see these two things, the trigger and the action. So guys, automation work on these two things. So the trigger is the happening of an event which is going to trigger or start this workflow, and the action would be the response towards the trigger. As in our use case, the trigger would be a new dispute arises in Stripe payment, and the action would be to send a message to Slack team. Okay, so guys, here in the trigger, first of all you have to select your trigger application. Here we have taken the example of Stripe. You can use PayPal as well in place of this. Okay, so I'm selecting Stripe here, and the trigger event would be new dispute. So you will find the option here like this, new dispute. Okay, and it will give you this URL. This is called as a webhook URL. So with the help of this, we are going to make the connection with Stripe by following these instructions written here. So first of all, you just have to copy this webhook URL, and then you have to go to the dashboard of Stripe. Okay, so this is my Stripe applications dashboard, and here we are in the test mode because we are setting up this automation. So click on developers option, and under the developers option on the left hand side panel you will find this webhooks tab. Click on webhooks, and under the webhooks, guys, you have to click on this plus add endpoint button like this, and here you have to paste the webhook URL that you have copied from here. Just copy it from and paste it here in this endpoint URL field like this. And if you want to provide a description for this endpoint, you can provide a small description here. Right now I'm leaving this blank, and then click on this plus select event button, and from here you will find this option which is charge option. Here we have 13 events. Click on it, and in the drop down you will find an event which is this charge.dispute.created. So you have to check this box like this, charge.dispute.created. Now click on add events. Okay, then click on add endpoint, and you can see a new endpoint is created here. Okay, and you can see in Pabbly Connect in our workflow, when I have copied this webhook URL, it started showing this waiting for the webhook's response. So this means, guys, now you have to perform a test submission. So the test submission would be equal to the trigger event only. So we are going to create a new dispute, or let's say we'll make a demo payment in Stripe, just as I've shown you in the example, and we are going to capture the data of that test disputed payment here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so for that, just go back to your Stripe's dashboard, and from here you will find the payments link created. This is the payment link section, and from here let's say I want to use this link, so I'm copying this link and opening it here on the new tab. And this link is for the same product, our t-shirt. So let me purchase this t-shirt again, and in the card information I am going to enter the card details again, and those card details will be the test card details for this condition only, when the customer did not receive the product. Okay, so this is the disputed card details. Okay, you can use this to set up this automation. Okay, so I have copied this, and I'm going to paste it here, and in the here I have to enter the validity of my card. Okay, and let's say my customer is Ritu Sharma, country is India. Okay, and I'm going to pay here. Click on pay, and you can see the payment is getting processed. Okay, and now you can see the payment is done here, but we have entered the card details for this dispute, which is the product not received. Okay, so let's check in Pabbly Connect how the response is going to be captured for this disputed payment. And you can see this is the response we have received here in this workflow, and you can see in this label it is showing dispute. This is the amount, and this is the all the details. You can see chargeback withdrawal for this ID. Okay, and this is showing all the details. The dispute fee is also showing here, and all the details related to the disputed payment is captured here, along with the customer details as well. Okay, so this is how you can capture the test disputed payment. Okay, but guys, here you can notice in the amount section where we have received the amount, it is showing us the amount as 30,000, but the payment we have actually received here is of 300 rupees, not 30,000. But it captured these two extra zeros also without this decimal point, so it is showing here 30,000. So we are going to remove these two extra zeros from the payment so that we can fetch the actual amount of the payment. Okay, for that we can use a feature of Pabbly Connect which is called number formatter, guys. So from the sections tab, click on it, and here you can search for number formatter. This is it. And in the trigger event, we are going to use perform math operation option. Okay, then click on connect, and now it is asking for the numbers. So guys, here I am going to map this amount label, and I am going to divide this amount by 100 so that we can get the exact amount or the correct amount, and we'll be able to remove the two extra zeros. Okay, so just come here on the numbers field, click here, and you will find this Stripe payment new dispute option in the drop down, and from here only you can see all the data that you have received in the first step. From here I am mapping this amount label, then you have to put a comma here, and you have to enter the value by which you want to divide this figure. So here I am putting 100, okay, because I want to remove the two extra zeros. And in the operation I am going to select divide operation, okay, then click on save and send test request, and you will get the corrected amount in this result label here. Okay, right. Now guys, I want to send a notification message to my team on Slack saying them that we have received a new dispute. For that to happen, you have to click on this plus icon, and from another action window you have to select Slack application. Okay, so select Slack from here, and in the action event guys, you have to select send channel message option, then click on connect, and from here select add new connection, then click on connect with Slack, and here it is asking for the token type to make the connection. So these are the two options available here. Either you can use user option or the bot option. So I'm going to use user here. Okay, right, and then click on save. Alright, and that will bring you to the login window of Slack if you are not logged in. As I have already logged in my Slack, it is just asking to give the permission to Pabbly Connect to make this connection. So you have to scroll down here and click on allow, and you will be you can see the authorization is successful and we are connected with Slack like this. Okay, so now it is asking for the channel's name on which we want to send these messages. So here guys, I have this channel named as Stripe transactions. Okay, so you have to search for this channel name from this channel list, search for Stripe transaction, this is it, and in the message field you can type a standard message for the disputes that you want to send to your team. Let me type the message here. So guys, here I have typed a message for my team. Here you can see, hey team, we have received a new dispute of amount from Stripe. So here I have left some spaces in which I am going to map the data that I have received from Stripe in the first step. So here you can see new dispute of amount. Here I am going to map the amount details, which you will find from the drop down second option, where we have corrected the amount like this. Okay, so here you can map the amount like this from Stripe for the reason. So here you can map the reason from the first step, where we have got the reasons of the dispute. Let me show you. Here we have a label, you can see here is the label in which we have the reason, product not received, just map it. Okay, and let's map the customer name as well, so that our team can contact to this customer. This is the customer's name, and the customer's email is here only in the first step. This is the email. Okay, so we are done mapping the data here. Okay, now you can put an image if you want. Here you can use all these options. Right now I'm leaving these things blank because these are not useful things for now. Okay, if you're sending any link, you can use this option. Okay, so you can use all these things. Right now we are done mapping the data and creating a message. Now you can check your connection with Slack by clicking on save and send test request, and you will see a new message will be received here. Okay, so I'm clicking on save and send test request, and let's see how the message will appear. So this is the response we have received here. Let's check in Stripe if we got a message, and you can see we got a message here like this. Hey team, we have received a new dispute of amount 300 rupees from Stripe for the reason product not received. This is the customer name and this is the email, and this is the same message I have typed here and mapped the data here like this. Okay. So guys, you have to set up this automation only once. You have to, you can see, you have to connect Stripe in the trigger and capture the disputed payment like this, which will act as a test payment, and then apply number formatter to get the corrected amount of the payment. And after that, in the action step, connect Slack and type a message here and map this data. And when you map this data, what will happen, whenever you receive any other disputed payment in the real time, these labels are going to change automatically and you will receive a new message here like this, okay, with the changed data. Okay, so guys, we are done setting up the automation, and you can use this same automation that I have created, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.